Yeah. And you mentioned the medical model previously, and obviously, a medical viewpoint of this would just be, oh, well, yes, there's histamine, just give an antihistamine. There you go, problem solved. Not quite so easy.
No, I wish it was. No, unfortunately not. The histamine intolerance situation is like a great example of the difference between a conventional and a naturopathic functional integrative approach. So yeah, conventional medicine is going to go, cool, too much histamine, here's an antihistamine. Whereas, obviously our approach is really all about asking about the why. So why is this person histamine intolerant? Why are they expressing symptoms of, relative estrogen excess? And what is the connection between histamine and estrogen? And what do we need to do to, resolve these symptoms entirely, which can be done. It is tricky because the clinical presentation is not only complex, but there's a variability with the signs and symptoms people might experience, right? I was kind of touching on that before. One person may present, a woman with classic relative estrogen excess symptoms, the painful heavy periods, the PMS, the premenstrual migraines, whereas someone else, male or female, might not have those symptoms, but they might have chronic reflux and nausea and anxiety. This is because, like with this one molecule, histamine, there's 4 different kinds of receptors and 8 different organ systems that it has an influence on. So it can have this staggering level of effects on the body. And so, I get asked a lot, well, where do you start? Like, how do you help these people? So I guess regardless of how it is presenting symptom-wise, and I guess let's bring the focus back to histamine and estrogen, but a core premise of resolving any type of presentation of histamine intolerance and understanding the why, it really comes down to a core philosophy of naturopathic treatment, which is optimal detoxification. It really comes down to that, and I guess I do, in clinic, I like to frame it to patients, histamine and estrogen, like they get a bad rap, right? Like in general for being the cause of a lot of, issues. But, the issue isn't estrogen or histamine, like inherently. The problem is, like, they have jobs to do which are very important. The issue is that we're just not handling it properly. We're not getting it out.